Good evening, students. Today we are going to see the topic switching circuits, the fifth unit of our syllabus from lattices and Boolean algebra. One of the major applications of Boolean algebra is the switching system. What is switching system? It is electrical network consisting of switches. The simplest example of such device can be thought of the on and off position of the switches. So, switches can assume two states. One is closed, the other one is open. Or we can represent them by on and off position of the switches. Since we know or we are familiar with the concept of this on and off position of the switches, we can always compare our closed state to on position of the switch and open state to an off position of the switch. Also, we know when the switch is in an on position, the current passes, and when the switch is in an off position, the current does not pass. So, it holds good with the closed state and open state. When the switch is in a closed state, we can say that current passes through, and when it is in an open state, the current does not pass through. There are two ways in which the switches are generally interconnected. One is in series and another one is in parallel. What do we mean by in series, or when do we say two switches are connected in series? We can say two switches A and B are connected in series if both the switches A and B are in a closed state. That is, when A and B are in a closed state, as we have said, the current passes. In such cases, we can say A and B are connected in series. We shall say with a simple diagram, take a single line and place these two switches A and B on this line. Now, suppose A and B are closed, then the current passes through from one end to the other end of the circuit. Suppose I say A is closed and B is open, then the current passes through via A but does not pass through via B because B is open. Suppose I say A is open and B is closed, then the current neither passes through via A nor passes through via B because A itself is open. Or when both A and B are in open state, then the current does not pass through. So the only case in series where current passes through is when both A and B are in a closed state. Similarly, we can define two switches A and B are connected in parallel if either A or B or both A and B are in a closed state. Then the current passes. So only case when current does not pass through in parallel is that both A and B are in an open state. Now here again take two parallel lines and place A and B on each of these lines and join both lines. Now suppose I say A is closed and B is open, then the current passes through via the switch A. And if suppose A is open and B is closed, then the current passes through via B. If both A and B are closed, then the current passes through via both switches A and B. So, when both A and B are in an open state, then the current does not pass through. If two switches in a circuit are both open or both closed, then we can represent them by the same letter. If two switches in a circuit be such that one is open if and only if the other is closed, then we can represent them by letter A and its complement A dash. We shall see the theorem which states that the switching system forms a Boolean algebra. Let 0 denote the open circuit where the current does not pass and 1 to denote the closed circuit where the current passes. Let meet represent the connection in series, that is A meet B denotes switches A and B are connected in series. Let joint represent a connection in parallel. That is, A joint B denotes switches A and B are connected in parallel. Now consider the system B is equal to 0, 1, which is a non-empty set, together with the binary operations meet and join on B. Now the following two tables with the operations of meet and join are true with the elements of 0 and 1. Now 0 meet 0 is equal to 0, 0 meet 1 is equal to 0, 1 meet 0 is equal to 0 and 1 meet 1 is equal to 1. Also with the join operation, 0 join 0 is equal to 0, 0 join 1 is equal to 1, 1 join 0 is equal to 1 and 1 join 1 is equal to 1. With the help of these two tables, we can check the conditions of a Boolean algebra where the idempotency, commutativities are true. Absorption law, where it states that 0 meet of 0 join 1 is equal to 0 meet 1, which is equal to 0. That is, A meet of A join B is equal to A. Also the associativity property, 1 meet of 1 meet 0 is equal to 1 meet 0, which is equal to 0, which is also equal to 1 meet 1 of meet 0. Now when you take the values of A, B and C to be either 0 or 1, then we can see that the distributivity law also holds good. Finally, complementation. Since 0 meet 1 is equal to 0 and 0 join 1 is equal to 1, we can say 0 and 1 are each other complements. Hence, B is a distributive lattice in which each element has a complement. That is, it is a Boolean algebra. The above system that we have discussed so far is usually called as the switching algebra. Now we shall see the representation of the circuit. We shall illustrate how a given Boolean function can represent a circuit and a given circuit can represent a Boolean function with the following two examples. In the first example, we are given a function and we are asked to draw the circuit. Now if you look at this function, the function consists of three switches. One is A, another one is B, and the third one is the middle term. The middle term, if you look at it again, it has two switches. One is B join D dash and the another one is C dash meet of A join D join C dash. And now you know join operation is used for the connection in parallel. So we have the circuit B join D dash connected in parallel. Again, if you look at the switch C dash meet of A join D join C dash, A, D and C dash are connected in parallel, which is again connected in series with the C dash. Now we have this circuit which is again it is connected in series with A and B. So we have the complete circuit. The next problem, we are given a circuit and we are asked to find the function and finally to find its complement and draw the circuit. So find function f that represents the circuit and find that the circuit which would be open when the above circuit is closed, and when the above circuit is closed we have to show that it is open. Now first we shall find the function. Here if you look at the circuit, it is connected in parallel. So we have the function f is equal to A join B, and this is again connected in series with this whole circuit. So you have the meet operation. And again if you look at the second circuit, you have your switches C, D and E are connected in series. And this is again connected in parallel with another circuit where you have F and G are connected in parallel. And again F and G are again connected in series with the switch H. Now this is the function and we have to find the complement of this function f. Apply the unary operation for complementation, and when you apply the unary operation, you know you have to apply for every element of the function. So we have the function as A join B the whole dash. So your meet becomes join in the complementation and join becomes meet, and so you have the condition. Here I have just skipped the second step, and I moved on to the third step, assuming that you know to apply the unary operation. Now you have again apply unary operation for every element of this function, and we have this. So this is nothing but it is a complementation function in which we can see if the function f has the closed state, then we have complementation is an open, and if your function has an open, then it is closed here in the complementation. That is, join becomes meet and meet becomes join. So we have the function f dash is of this form. Now we have to draw the circuit for this function. A dash and B dash are connected in series because meet operation. So you have the diagram series, and this is again connected in parallel with this function. So your C dash, D dash and E dash are connected in parallel because join operation. And again your F dash meet G dash are connected in parallel with H dash, where F dash and G dash are connected in series. So you have the function. These two functions are connected again in series. So we have the entire circuit. So in the next class we shall see about the simplification of the circuit. Thank you.